I've never been a morning person. Okay, I hate waking up early in the morning. Because of that, I decided that I'm going to callous my mind by waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day for the month of March. Now, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but today is March the 4th. Okay, I've only been doing this for a few days. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I almost quit. This morning, I woke up and the first thoughts to enter my mind were excuses. And I mean, I literally laid there on the floor for 30 minutes in the dark, making these excuses in my head as to why I should go back to sleep. Nobody would know. Nobody would know that I went back to sleep. But I would know, okay? I would know, and I would have to live with that. And I feel like recently I've been falling off. I feel like my discipline has been slipping, and I don't want to say that relapsing on nofap was that initial domino, but I think that was a big part of the reason why. And I have spoken in the past on why I think nofap can be toxic and why self-development can be toxic in that sense, because I feel like sometimes I can get overly attached to aspects of my self-development journey, whether it's nofap, going to the gym, eating healthy. One little minor mistake will throw me off course in every other aspect of my life. And I feel like that's why I've been feeling so lost lately. But I think that me deciding to wake up early every day has exposed that. It's exposed why I've been feeling lost. And it's because I've been weak-minded. If I'm being completely honest, I've been weak-minded. Nofap is not toxic. I'm toxic. Okay, my mindset is toxic. I need to stop attaching my self-worth to that one habit, to that one aspect of my self-development journey. I cannot let nofap define me. I cannot let anything define me aside from my purpose. My purpose is to create and inspire. Anything beyond that is simply aiding me in my purpose. I did not come to this earth to do nofap. Okay, that was not my life's purpose. My life's purpose is much greater, more expansive than that. Now, with that being said, I ended up staying awake. Okay, I did not go back to sleep. So I won that initial battle this morning. And that right there, I think that was a defining moment for me in terms of my character. So after that, I went and checked my most recent video, which was the personality test video. And to be quite frank, that video flopped. As a YouTuber, that's happened to me before. And I have people ask me what to do if their video flops. And I always tell them the same thing. Just keep posting. I was actually watching a video from Casey Neistat the other day talking about how those 3 words got him to 3 million subscribers.
Just keep uploading.
Just keep uploading. Once I upload that video, that's out of my control. I shouldn't be concerned about the views that it's getting. Obviously, I should take it as an indication that maybe I shouldn't make that type of content anymore. But at the same time, I need to leave it at that and not let that define my self-worth. I feel like my purpose is to create and inspire. And in doing so, I feel like I can often get attached to numbers. And like I said, that is just me being weak-minded. I'm really realizing now that the source of a lot of my issues in terms of feeling lost is because I placed my identity into external things. At the end of the day, I'm creating and inspiring. I'm fulfilling my purpose. This is just another way for me to expand on that. And I can't let a few underperforming videos distract me from that. The goal is to create and inspire, and that's what I need to continue doing. I didn't make it this far for no reason. I've posted at this point almost 400 videos on this platform. Most people are not willing to put in that amount of work, but I was, because I'm built different. Okay, I really believe that I am built different and that I have a level of discipline that a lot of people don't have. And so when I started to betray that discipline by relapsing on nofap or doing things like that, I honestly started to lose myself, like I said. And that's not good. It's not good for your mental health to place your self-worth into the results. Your self-worth should be in the journey and the way that you view yourself, not the way that other people view you. And that's something that I'm coming to terms with and remembering, because this is something that I tell people a lot. I always say that in my videos. Be yourself. Focus on yourself, give yourself that validation, and it will come from outside of you after that. Anyways, after I got up, I did not want to go to the gym. I did not want to go to the gym this morning. I was tired. Okay, I was very, very, very tired, but I still went. I sucked it up and I went and I got in a really good workout. And while I was working out, I started listening to motivational speeches because honestly, music was not doing it for me. So I went to the most motivational person in the world, and that's David Goggins. I started listening to David Goggins' inspirational speeches on Spotify, and that got me right. That got me right really quick. But one thing that he said in a speech really stuck out to me. In the speech, he talked about Rocky in the 14th round against Apollo Creed and how he kept coming back. No matter what, he kept coming back. He kept getting up.
When Apollo Creed beat the fucking shit out of Rocky, beat the shit out of him, he kept fighting. He was a dumb fighter, couldn't read, that was me. Couldn't read, couldn't write, just punchy, everything about him. And Apollo beat the shit out of him. He was in that corner and everybody was saying, stay the fuck down. And him getting up, Apollo Creed raised his arms up in the fucking air, turned around, thought he won the fight. He turns around and sees this guy getting up, and it was the face of Apollo Creed that changed my life. The face of Apollo Creed. It was like, just by that motherfucker getting up, not winning, just by him getting the fuck up, Apollo Creed was his champ, he's the best. Rocky had taken his soul. Had literally taken his soul. His head goes down. He looks at him like, what the fuck are you? I wanted to be that. Not Rocky. I wanted to be the guy that people looked at. I don't care if you like me or didn't like. I don't care. But said, this motherfucker is going to keep coming after whatever the fuck is in front of him.
When you're on your path, you're going to get knocked down. The key is you have to get up and keep going. Things aren't always going to be perfect all the time. You're not always going to be getting the views that you want to get. You're not always going to be getting the money that you want to get. Things are not always going to be going your way all the time, no matter what you do. The key is you have to continue going. That's what separates good people from great people. Great people keep going. They're persistent. Persistence is the key. Discipline is the key. Okay, you need those two traits in order to be successful. You have to be willing to push through those walls that will form along your path. You have to have what is called a burning desire to achieve your goals, to the extent that you will not let anything get in the way of your goals. You will not let anything get between you and that vision that you have in your head of who you are going to become in order to achieve all of your dreams. I have a tendency to get in my own head a lot, and I feel like this has reflected itself in my content recently. And I mean that in the sense that instead of making statements, I've been asking questions, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. Asking questions can be a very, very beneficial thing for you. But at the same time, I have the answers within me. I have the answers and I need to take my own advice. That's why I'm back on my shit, honestly. I am focused on my self-development journey. Not because I want the validation, but because I want to become better. And I think that that's the most important thing. I'm doing it for the right reasons. And, I know that things are going to work out for me. Right now, I'm more successful than I've ever been before. And I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know that I'm going to hit 100K. I know that, all of the numbers and the success are going to come. But the real reward is the person that I'm going to become to get those things.